It's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Okay, ready?
Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. Right midfield, he's got room. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Florida! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. PAT makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
And you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, you got to put that ball and put it on him. And you can tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And they're dragging down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing. They just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. Got the first down himself. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. There he goes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end. It's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys. This offense has not scored a single point so far.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful if you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback. It's not a good sign for this offensive line.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. All that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world the offense avoid that disaster?
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll leave it with him. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to the 48. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the third time today. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Gators will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Scott. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game. But sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So it's a 73-yard
especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Might be changing the route. Looking to go up top in times, running out in a half. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Gator! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option two, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Scott. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. He's going to throw deep right side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense defense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the gun, running back on the move. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Touchdown Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Here's this. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going from the onside kick here in the 3rd. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is down to 10. Moments like this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Using his legs, it's Bush. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Motion from the back. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. We thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. just feeding his pants to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points to get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
I expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's...
Turning it on! Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
There's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point in the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
They'll try the outside to the left. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.